Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogbot333, and welcome back to Hearthstone 4, 1000 Week Reich as the Republic of India. Last video, did some developing, and some infrastructure, and some stuff like that. We're getting ready to go after the Pakistanis once and for all. So, we took a break, we started talking about GTA 6. Now that may never end up coming out. Let's work down to first modern equipment. Major point of concern for us is the outdated equipment we still utilize in field. However, we have faith in our newly developing equipment designs. But for else, we must begin the vital process of modernizing our equipment technology, produce a stronger army. The quicker we can begin the process, the faster we'll have our superior equipment to supply to our entire armed forces. We're trying to figure out when GTA 6 is coming out, which I'm gonna guess 2025, because I thought I heard about official sounding rumors like whatever that whole thing with the female protagonist was or whatever. So if a GTA YouTube community just fucking lies and can't be trusted, like if Lispy Jimmy told me the sky was blue and he'd poke my head out the window check for myself. Yeah, I mean I remember like what Mr. Boss, FDW. I used to watch him a lot. That dude lied about GTA 5. W. Avril Harriman. Let's do anti-air. I actually know nothing about this dude. Like, quite literally nothing. I despise that with a passion. Why do we hate India so? They generated world tension. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Penelope's Web or Victoria 3? What's coming out first? Vicky 3. I think Vicky 3 is actually coming out by the end of the year. I don't know that for certain, admittedly. But everything that I've been seeing, they're talking about achievements at this point. And when, from at least what I've noticed with DLC, for like EU4 and HoI 4, when they talk about that, once they get talking about the achievements, that means it's coming soon. It's gonna be a little bit different with games, of course. But for the actual games, I think Victoria 3 is coming out. Jason says September. I don't know about that soon, just because I think they'd want to give it a... Well, actually, they've kind of been hyping it up for a while. I mean, it's Victoria fucking 3. Realistically. So it's already hyped enough, actually. I would think they'd give us a bit more notice in September so we could, so they could get, I guess, a little bit of pre-order hype. Though I forget how Paradox does, pre-orders and stuff. Because I think did I pre-order HoI 4? I don't think I did. So I got HoI 4, day of release. I got Imperator Rome around the time of release. I might pre-order that one, actually. I think I got Crusader Kings 3, not around the time of release, but I think for a sale shortly after. Oh shit, we get a research slot here. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's cool, actually. Let's do great power designs. Despite our nation's long history and determined spirit, we have never been able to be up to par with the great powers of the world. However, through studying their advancements, we believe we can change it. It's crucial we adopt their designs so we don't have the time nor the resources in order to spare in order to develop these technologies on our own. We may not be a great power, but so long as we can keep up with them, we can put up a good fight. I pre-ordered HoI 4, got the Polish reward tree and some cosmetic packs as reward for it. Right, I did pre-order HoI 4 or that because I did get all that. I actually didn't like HoI 4 when I started playing it. I tried to refund it, but I had 5 hours when I decided I didn't like it. And so I tried getting that to pass with Steam, and they said no. And I ended up playing a little bit more to get used to it. And, well, now I'm a HoI 4 YouTuber. So we all know how that turned out. Well, this might work out well for, the R&R. But not, haha, you said the funny nation. These guys might get some, yeah. They might get some, stuff out of that. They might do decently well. We're going to have a first Polish tree on release. Leveling out a couple of months later, if I recall correctly. That kind of sounds right. Let's do military construction. My memory doesn't go back the furthest on that, honestly. I remember the first HoI 4 Let's Play I did, though. I believe it was Nepal. I played Nepal for some reason. And I actually did decently well. I was pleasantly surprised. I think we were originally communist, so we could take out Tibet, then Xinjiang, and a couple of these other guys. And I think we swapped fascist and took out the Soviet Union, I want to say. Because this is my first HoI 4 game. I played EU4 and EU4 before that. Or HoI game. Yeah, I didn't play... Damn, the US is going fucking ham. I'm down for it. Down for them going this hard, but they are really going at it. EU3 is a fun little game. Okay, I haven't played EU3. I was a little confused because I had EU4 and EU4. I think HoI 4 was my first Paradox game. Then I got into EU4, and I played a lot of that. I've tried Crusader Kings games. I can't get into them. I don't quite know why. I just can't. And then tried Imperator. Didn't really get into... What, could you say what... Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. First Paradox game was HoI 4. Then a little after I got into EU4, and I actually do like EU4 a lot. And so I still play that a bit. I tried to get into Crusader Kings, couldn't get into it. Then I pre-ordered Imperator to try that out. And couldn't get into it either. Might give it a shot one of these days as well. And then Crusader Kings, I never got into. I got 2 for free because I guess you can. I think you can still get it for free, but I never did. And then probably Victoria. I played a little bit of Victoria too. I actually kind of, sort of like it, but I'm not good at it, and Vicky 3 is about to come out, so it's not too much of a reason to get good at it still. Same with Crusader Kings 3, it's not really my thing. Yeah, yes, goes after the Slovak Republic. Get them. We also have 100 factories, so it's time. For death to Pakistan. Friends, Indians, countrymen. It does not matter who lives to see India united. It is enough that India shall be united, and that we shall give our all to make her whole, through the roar of gunfire, through the burning cities, through the path and lost of the march to Karachi. Our blood and our blood alone shall pave the way to the rebirth of India. Death to the separatists. Inequilib Zinzabad. Kev, I know you're excited to this. Vicky 3 will be console because they're still trying to get a share of a console market. Maybe? I'd be curious to see how that works, because I mean, Civ managed to do it pretty well. They had, I mean, they had the Revolutions games, and then they had just a mainline port. Gonna take a big, fat bang. Big rip as long on the bad burns. There you go, laddie. Is CK3 on console? I honestly don't. That's something that I think I know, but not entirely. Big fat bong rip. That makes more sense. I was about to say I figured that's what he meant, but I was too confused because I was tired, I'll be honest. Also, that's, I don't know what you're doing, Euro League. CK3 is on current gen consoles. Okay! I didn't realize that. But yeah, I can totally see Vicky 3 porting over. The only apprehension I have with that is that it does sound... I mean, it seems like it's going to be a very complicated and complex game. And so, I'm just curious how that is going to translate with a keypad, or a gamepad. Current gen is in Series SX and PS5. Okay, right. Shit, yeah, those are the current gen. God, I feel old. God, I feel old here knowing that. Version 3 with the best controls is actually the Wii version. I can see that. I actually played Sims 3 on the 360. It's weird how they had it set up. They had the Sims 3, and then they released the Sims 3 Pets as its own game. Not as an expansion, that's its own game. I got both of them. Both honestly were not bad games. Probably played more of that than I did the PC version. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that. I played a comparable amount, I'll say. German resistance is pacified. There we go. We can also get some army experience out of that. Which actually we should really work on investing into our doctrines. I just realized we were very behind on our doctrines. Let's bring our UN brigade home. I think our boy, they got it over there. Here we can do probably submarines. And then, actually, we already got the Expo recruitable population, right? Let's get infrastructural reserve. Controls the camera like Sims 2 on PT. Yeah, we're such good stuff that we went on a mission to Somalia with skis and winter tents. That is funny. Version Sims 3 that lets player control their aim from a third-person perspective. Really? Wow, I didn't realize that. Alright, boys. We'll wait to do this until we actually unite the subcontinent. For now, we'll do Air Force development. It's imperative that we develop and modernize our air forces to make them more effective in keeping control of the skies. Both the equipment and aircraft themselves, along with doctrines and strategy, must be modernized and kept up to date. Can we get SimStream? I actually might be down for that. My only problem is, I mean, I guess I could wait for a Sims 4 pack to release. My only thing is that I don't want to give EA money for what they did with Sims, because Sims 4, man. Well, I guess when they announced Sims 5, I'm very down to give Sims 5 a swing. Just pirate it. I could. I also have a moral apprehension against pirating. And I don't give shit to people who pirate. I understand. But I feel bad about doing it. Just do it, pussy. No. It's EA. I know it's EA. Okay. You have morals. Yeah. It's my ultimate weakness. So I can never have a political career. Alright, we're going to end this video. And in the next video, it's going to be the last video. And we're going to use it to wipe Pakistan off the goddamn map. So, until then, all people at YouTube, you know the drill. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.